So, it's that time of year. We're going to go over my NHL predictions for the season. So, starting off in the Western Conference, in Central, I have the Stars taking the division over the Jets and the Avalanche. I think the Avalanche are going to take a step back. And, they got smacked in the playoffs last year. So, yeah, I believe the Avalanche are fraudulent. Pacific Division, I see the Knights taking a step back, finishing second. Still a great team. Going to be hard to beat, but I think the Oilers are just too good. And the Kraken take the final Pacific spot. And then the wild card, I have Vancouver and the Canucks. I really like Vancouver and what they've built up there. And hopefully they can sneak into the playoffs. And if they do, well, nobody's going to want to play them because this is a good team. Metropolitan Division, I have the Devils winning that division over Carolina and the surprise Islanders. And in the Atlantic, I have the Lightning over Alex DeBrincat and the Ottawa Senators. And the Boston Bruins just missed the division and ended up in third place, with the Maple Leafs and Rangers taking the final spots. So we've got the playoffs set. Round one in the West, I have the Oilers beating the Kings 4-1, and the Knights beating the Kraken 4-2. Oilers, just so much better than the Kings. And the Kraken, just not as good as the Knights. They're a fun team, but just no. Second Western Conference matchups, we've got the Stars 4-1 over the Canucks. Stars have historically struggled against the Canucks, or at least lately, which is weird because the Canucks are never good. But I think the Stars get over that hump this year and beat the Canucks. And the Jets take out the Avalanche. And so in the Eastern Conference, I've got the Rangers beating the Tampa Bay Lightning in a shock upset in the first round. And I've got the Senators defeating the Bruins in that matchup. And then we've got the Maple Leafs over the Devils and Carolina sweeping the Islanders. Round 2, I have the Vegas Golden Knights sweeping the Oilers and the Stars winning against the Jets in 7. And then in the Western Conference, we've got New York winning a thrilling 7-game series and Toronto also winning a 7-game series. Western Conference Finals, the Stars goes 6 games, but it goes the other way this time. The Dallas Stars have made it back. They win the Clarence Campbell Bowl, and the Prince of Wales trophy goes to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So the Stars and Maple Leafs face off. What a final this could be. Austin Matthews has absolutely owned the Stars over the years. And I haven't mentioned, but I value depth very highly. And I'm sorry, but the Stars just have too much depth. The Dallas Stars are going to win the Stanley Cup. This is either going to be a freezing cold take or a flaming hot take. I see the Stars being one of the most dominant teams in the league, or they are barely making the playoffs. Like, it's one of those two. They're not in the middle like last year. But the Stars are winning the Cup. I hope you enjoyed watching. And, by the way, I know this is going out after the season's already gone on for a couple games, but I made this before season started, and I didn't have time to get this out before the season started, so I'm getting it out now anyway. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you hopefully on Thursday for the power rankings. I haven't been able to keep up with that, but I should be able to do it this week. Thank you. Goodbye.